mentioned for this particular event. Okay, this is the 8 weeks event. Okay, in that 8 weeks means 4 weeks. For the first 2 weeks we are covering here the SPSS, and the second 2 weeks we are going to see the R programming. Okay, so I'll be giving you an introduction, okay, about the downloading the things. Okay, I'll be sharing the information to you in the chat box also, so that you can also visualize the things. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, is it visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay.
Yes, it is visible.
Thank you. So here,
Yes.
Good. Okay, so here what we are doing, I installed my SPS for giving you more details. Okay, so please note down the details. What are the steps I'm following in installing the process? Okay, this is the main thing, and though many will fail in installing only. Okay, so you need to understand what we are actually doing, and please be in mute. Okay, so that class cannot be disturbed. Okay, so I request all the participants to be in mute, so that whatever I am telling, you can listen very carefully. Okay, so here comes to the downloading part of SPSS, what we actually do here. Okay, I am giving you here a link that will be giving a cracked version of SPSS. Okay, I'll be sharing this one in a chat box so that you can download that. Okay, just go through this. Yeah, you can also go for it. I'm telling you is okay, so go through this link. Who is writing? Someone is writing on the screen. Please avoid these things. Okay, for smooth functioning of the program. Okay, so what happens? Okay, so here you able to see this screen, no? And you need to download after entering this link here. This will be coming here. Okay, so you see here, this is SPSS 22 for Windows 64-bit. Okay, this is executive file. You need to download. Okay, just click on this. It will be downloaded. Okay, so here we have a crack version. Okay, so actually this is a SPSS is a commercial one. Okay, so I'm giving you the cracked version details. Okay, don't share to much of the people, and maybe I don't know exactly, but please be with you. Please keep with you. I mean, this is a cracked version. We will be having some problem when we go through this. Okay, I'll try to install this one. Please note down the steps what I am doing. Okay, this is the main thing. You need to remember the things, and please note down. Okay, what we are actually do the process for installing these things. Okay, so in the first instance, what it will ask, say we need a very good system for this, for handling the okay, so what I'm doing, it is preparing to install. Please write down the steps. It is very much needed for you. SPSS is the having the importance to deal all the analysis things in a menu based one. Okay, so what I'm doing here, authorize user license. Okay, you have to click here. This automatically the button will be there. No need to do anything here. Go for next. Okay, here are you able to see the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Oh, good. Okay, so here we are
Yes, sir.
accepting the terms and terms in the license agreement. Going to the next one, you can give here your username and organization. That is different. Okay, I'm not giving anything. I just making it as a HP. Okay, so here the another option is English will be automatically installed. Okay, if you want specific things you need to install it. Okay, so you need to install it. So we don't need anything. English is enough for us. We have diversified things. Okay, we don't have any our Indian languages here, so English is sufficient for us to do the things. Okay, so I'm going here the next one. Okay, so do you need JAWS for Windows screen reading software enabled for IBM space? There is no need. If you are thinking to use this, you can go for it, but no need of this for the initial or basic learners. No need of these things. We are going for the next. Okay, so and here install IBM SPSS Statistics Essentials for Python. Okay, so if you want to do it in Python, or if you want to import the files in Python and you can do some operations, those who are being advanced, okay, you can integrate this plugin to the Python also. So that for that they have written here. I'm using Python, so I'll be clicking X for this. If you don't require, go for no. Okay, no need of giving these things. Okay, please remember that if you need this, if you need to integrate the SPSS in Python, then you can go for clicking yes, otherwise go for no. Okay, so again it is asking international program license agreement. So here we also go for I accept the terms in the license agreement. Okay, so please be careful in doing all these steps. That is more important than what you utilize the SPSS. Okay, so here IBM SPSS 22. So it will be going to install in the C programming. You can change the path wherever you require, but most of them will be keeping the things in SPSS only. So it will be saved there. Okay, going for the next one, click install to begin the installation. So now see how many steps are there that you need to remember very carefully. Okay, so that I'll be going to install now the process. Okay, so if you have a very good advanced feature system, then it will be giving you very fast. It will be very quickly installed. For that, and those who are handling at least you need at least 2 GB RAM. That is nowadays everybody having the same. But if you have more than that, the processor will be very fast, and it will be see how much fast it is installing. Okay, so that's also you can see that. Okay, I have 8 GB RAM for this. Okay, and 256 GB SSD. So this fastness will be more when compared to the other systems. Okay, those who are using advanced things, there is no problem. You maintain at least 2 GB RAM for installing this IBM SPSS. So it is taking here, it is actually integrating with Python. So it is coming here. Okay, so it is integrating the statistics, complete statistics to Python libraries. Okay, so whatever there in that, it will be giving the information for that. Okay, so here it is now completed the process, and click here to register for the product. There is no need to click on this option, remove this option. Okay, so go for yes. So now the important thing you need to remember here, product authorization, license my product now. Okay, license my product now. What actually we do here is we use, if you want to use it for temporary uses, there is no problem, no harm in this. And here we are using cracked version. Okay, it should be little cautious that sometimes someone create problems for you, but we can do it for on our the things what the website provided. Okay, so I am going here to crack this particular product. Okay, so license my product now. So I'm going here, see log code for the machine, it will come. Okay, this will be here. If you don't want SPSS for more than a period, then you can go for temporary usage. Okay, so what happens when I go for here, this enter code will come. Okay, so what I'm doing here now, please carefully check. I'm going here with the crack version, means the link I have given to you, crack is there. If you see here, if you open anyone, LSE, RVRC or readme.txt, that will be available. This code will be available for that. Okay, so this code will be available. Okay, so you can copy this code here. Okay, you can copy this code here, then go to here, give this code. It's not copied. I'll be just going to that. This is the thing I have given to you. Okay, so it should be copied. Okay, Control C, copying this, Control V. Okay, so I just copy pasted the code. This is cracked version. Be careful in handling these things. Okay, so I should be very careful for these things. Okay, so what I have done is here, license installation status. This is completely done with this code. Okay, so I'm going for next. Okay, and finish the version. So now this is actually asking for the restart. Okay, so I'll not do the restart now. If I do, I have to come back again. If it is not working, I'll go for restarting the process. I'll come back again. Okay, I'm just giving you here the no for now, but you need to restart the system. Okay, so SPSS is already came here. This is the third time I'm installing with this same code for giving you the steps how to install. Okay, so here we are entering to this. Okay, no problem. Okay, so here this is IBM SPSS Statistics Data Editor is ready. Okay, so IBM SPSS statistics processor is ready. Okay, so it is, if it is ready only, then it is working properly. Otherwise you did not install it properly. Okay, so take care in installing the steps of the installation process. Okay, so just go through this one. You need to clearly check whether the processor is ready or not. Okay, if it is ready, then you have installed the steps and all. Okay, so what happens? We have installed this one. Okay, the SPSS, and this SPSS is meant for, what is SPSS meant for? Anyone? What is SPSS abbreviation? Anyone knows?
Statistical
Okay,
Statistical package for science system.
good. Okay, so you are aware, somewhat aware about this SPSS. It is a statistical package for social sciences. Okay, so our prime focus is on social scientists. Okay, those who are non-statisticians. Okay, so this SPSS has designed to give the steps in a menu-driven software. It is a menu-driven software. So here you need not bother about the theory in the initial in the steps what we do here, but you must have the knowledge of theory background. Then only you can enter this platform. Okay, otherwise it is very difficult for you to understand the tools what it do, and how the interpretation we need to write. Okay, so we come across many things in our real life situations where social scientists are doing extraordinary work on developing the policies. Okay, so and recommendations by the by their high involvement to do something for the society. Okay, so what happens when we go for any of the project, or any of the particular studies, we need to do some formal statistical analysis. Okay, that everybody should learn the things in the initial stage itself. Okay, then only your viewpoint of statistics will be differed. Okay, don't much bother about the theories what we are doing as a statistician, but to go for reading the purpose of each tool. Okay, purpose of each tool, why it is very much important for this particular study, and what are the suitable tools for for giving for giving the 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 wise information. Okay, wise interpretations or wise suggestions to fit about our data. Okay, so I am here, like I'll just introduce you uh, the SPSS, and also I'll be giving you more details on the base of this particular data, how the data comes. Okay, and before explaining this SPSS platform, I'll be sharing some theoretical things. What are the things you need to do for a particular type of data? That's so that I'm going to explain you completely, and see that again I'll come back here. Okay, again I'll come back here for explaining these things. Okay, so I'll be back with a half an hour. Okay, so again I'll be explaining these things. Okay, given to you the installation process. Okay, so those who are noted the things, okay, so we can help each other when we create the create this group also. Okay, so that if you everyone is anyone facing problem, then I can able to tell the steps what you missed. Okay, otherwise you can also message to Mindshare. Okay, so they'll forward the queries for me with me, so that I'll be trying to explain these things. And just going to this particular topic, why the need of statistics. Okay, why the need of statistics? Are you able to see this? Are you able to see? Yeah. Good, good. Okay, so
Yes.
I made this title as statistics and social sciences. Okay, so there is a very good role of statistics in every social science study. Okay, so if you are utilizing it properly, okay, so you are utilizing the statistics properly, you will be getting a very good information. Means you will be getting a very good knowledge on the particular on a particular issues. Okay, social issues. Okay, statistics is the subject where it deals a different type of dimensions. Okay, so for that we need to specifically think about in a statistical dimension. Okay, that is the thing we actually try to do here. Okay, those who are from another other background also, are management, social science, humanities, arts, everywhere statistics role is there. Okay, so my sincere request to you all, learn little statistics. Okay, basic statistics. Okay, so that you will be thinking in a statistical dimension. Okay, that will ease your process in understanding the exact issue, and give the possible solutions from your side. Okay, so that's why I made this title as a statistics and social sciences. Okay, I'm going here. These three things I need to remember. Okay, tomorrow Anshu Agarwal will come. She will be explaining you the topics what actually we do in SPSS. I'll be giving you a rough idea or brief idea about how the data and information and how we utilize different tools what we are going to cover in our practical situations. Okay, so here what happens, this data, information and knowledge, you need to understand what is data, why we are actually taking the data. Okay, how it is, how we are converting that as meaningful information. Okay, so what knowledge we are gaining from from a particular information. Okay, so you need to differentiate the definitions of data, information and knowledge. Okay, so what is data? Okay, data can be defined in many ways. Information science defines data as unprocessed information. Okay, so we are getting much of the things. Sometimes when you are getting the nowadays we are actually dealing with the big data. Okay, we are unable to understand the particular data. Okay, so it is in the form of unprocessed. Okay, the things. Okay, so the data is unprocessed information. You cannot do anything. Okay, you cannot give any meaningful information from this. Okay, so it is a unprocessed information. Okay, what is information then? Information is the data, data that have been organized and communicated in a coherent and a meaningful manner. Okay, need to remember why the data is coming into the picture and how we are making the information. Why means we are, as a social scientist or any other backgrounds also, we are getting the information. Means if you don't have knowledge on a particular topic what you are researching, okay, definitely you will be getting this type of data only, but you are unable to do anything from it. Okay, so when you are acquiring knowledge from the domain area, so that only you are converting this unprocessed information to the meaningful information. Okay, so that's only the difference between data and information. What is knowledge? Okay, knowledge comes here. It is an evaluated information having the source from the data. Okay, it is a transformation of data into information and information into knowledge. Okay, so we are taking unprocessed information here and we are making it here, making it the meaningful manner. Okay, so from that we will be evaluating something called knowledge. Okay, so try to understand why actually need to learn about these things.
सर ऐसी होगा तो मैं डीपली समझा रहा क्योंकि तुम लोग पढ़े नहीं हो वो यार
Please mute yourself. Mute yourself.
पढ़ चुके हैं नहीं क्या लगा दिया तूने ये
खाना खा सकते
खुदवा दूंगी फिर से स्टेटस पे जी काम रह गया बस तेरे
Bluetooth mode.
लोग करते हैं हम तो करते नहीं
Okay. So sometimes we'll be having these particular things for as a disturbance. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, noise will come. Without noise, anything will not be worked out. Okay, so something will be there. Okay, so you see here knowledge and growth. Okay, how we are actually doing these things. Okay, so exposure. Okay, so this is a cycle, okay, of knowledge, how this actually empowering the things. Okay, so exposure means you need to have a clarity on what you are going to do and at least exposure for a particular information, and you are going to do experimentation with that, and from experimentation we are getting experience, and when we become experienced, then we will be having empowerment for a particular topic. Okay, so knowledge actually goes in this cycle. Okay, if you are not repeating the cycle, then you are not updating your knowledge. Okay, so it's like a stagnated water. Somewhere it is there, you are not adding up anything to the data knowledge. Okay, so it is not possible to gain anything. Okay, so this is actually the cycle you need to follow up every time. Means if you want to do if you want to do if you want to acquaint this particular knowledge, you will be having these things. And linear growth, when you have these things, okay, so the circular and linear growth. Okay, so when you are updating the things, then it will be a growth. Okay, this will be updating your information all the times. Okay, and here this actually the definition of statistics. Okay, so why I'm covering and I'm going very fast. I'll be completing this one within a half an hour. Okay, so I'll be giving you more information on SPSS only, but we need to learn the things what we are actually going to do. Okay, so see that what is statistics? Okay, statistics, understanding the perception of knowledge with the numerical and non-numerical combinations of data. Okay, we know the types of data, that also we will be looking about that. Okay, and see that and see that what actually we are trying to find out from statistics, that is we are searching for the hidden intelligence in the information, okay, through statistics. Okay, that's only the main thing we are actually going through these particular statistics. Okay, whatever that as tools we are doing, we are we are finding out the hidden intelligence, okay, in the information. Okay, that's only our main motto, to find out the things what is there exactly in the information. Okay, and the definition they have given here: statistics is defined as collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data. This is the famous authors they have given here. The things, the applications of statistics are very vast. Okay, nowadays everywhere it is there. Okay, so the application I mentioned here very gently. Okay, economics, natural and social sciences, planning, information technology, business, pure science, banking, many things. Okay, you maybe there is nowhere statistics is maybe there is no field, okay, to avoid statistics. Completely we have information about all the things. Wherever you need to you have any data, okay, there statistics comes into the picture, that we are actually doing a meaningful conclusions of what the information we have. Okay, the exploration of the things, okay, that's only the main important for through statistics, okay, that we do here. Okay, and you know that the how actually we do. Okay, so there are different dimensions of statistics. Okay, why actually we do. The first point here, when we want to predict the future things. Okay, so using the past data, okay, that's also possible with statistical modeling. Okay, statistical modeling that we actually do here. And these things are very important for any of the social scientists. Okay, so quantification of qualitative information. Okay, so it is very much important how you quantify the qualitative information. Okay, so that actually for 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 any of the research, okay, this is the main important. Okay, we do lot of things for quantifying the qualitative information. Why means, when we are dealing with qualitative information, we which cannot quantify, okay, in a possible manner. Okay, we use different statistical tools here for quantifying this qualitative information. Okay, there were the things of these measures of location parameters, scaling parameters, shaping parameters. Okay, consistency parameters are essential. Okay, so here we are dealing with the descriptive statistics. Okay, that is the base for us: mean, median, mode, standard deviation, kurtosis, skewness. That is the basic information we want to we want to we want to describe the things. Okay, we want to describe the data that is useful for this particular methods. Okay, and see that we are also touching here regression techniques. Okay, here you know that some of the dependent variable, some of the independent variable will be there, and we are actually dealing. Suppose if you take uh, any of the agriculture production also. Okay, so what happens, we need to take what are the influencing variables that influence the dependent variable, that you need to know. And nowadays regression is playing major role, and this is actually a standard one for maintaining or giving relationships between dependent and independent variables. Okay, so that you need to take that. Okay, so here are the reporting tools that is very much important for you, for any qualitative data scientist. Okay, frequency tables. histograms, and these are all the charts. Okay, so for better visibility, better visualization tools. Okay, that's only we actually do here. Okay, and why when we want to explain it in a meaningful manner, okay, tables or graphical representations are playing major role, okay, in a concise manner. Okay, that's only the things we are actually doing with statistics. Okay, and here we comes here for the different numbers. Okay, how actually we assign the values, and the scaling the things also very much important. Why means when we are dealing with any qualitative information, that we definitely have the information about the scaling practices. Okay, suppose if we take the scaling types, Likert type scalings are there, that are very essential when you are looking about the response from the from the from the from the respondents, what we actually do here. Okay, now this is you know that there is two types of things are available here, that is qualitative and the quantitative information. Both are very much important. Okay, so both are very much important for you. Okay, this data has classified into these two techniques, two methods. One is qualitative, and why means here we are this we actually call it as the attributes, okay, which cannot quantify, okay, which cannot quantify the things. Okay, so here we are actually, if suppose if you take any uh, any of food recipe, how the taste of food recipe, how the restaurants, how the universities. Okay, so what we are describing the things in a qualitative sense, whether it is good or bad, or if you are asking any opinion, whether they are agreeing with that opinion or not agree or disagree. Okay, the different scaling methods are there. We will also see that how we actually go through that. Okay, so what happens here when you deal these two things? Okay, these are main important when any of the researcher, those who are going for doing statistical things in SPSS, you need to remember these two things. Okay, where one to qualitative and quantitative types. Okay, how it comes to the picture, and why we are designing these things. Okay, so qualitative information, non-probability, there is a thing we don't consider any probability things here, and this is actually probability based sample, and we cannot we cannot generalize this particular qualitative information, and it can be generalizable for any other things what we are actually do. Answers why and how. Okay, so here when you are doing this qualitative information, why and how, these questions only, you know, maybe those who are in the beginning stage of research, you will be knowing what are the research questions. Okay, so why we are dealing with this one, and how it can be possible. Okay, here when you are quantifying the things, that you are scaling the measures. Okay, so how many only it will come, and see that formative earlier phases, and see here test hypothesis later phases. Okay, so this we need to form what we are actually going to do that. See, and data are rich and time consuming to analyze. Okay, so data we are getting very rich data set in this, but you need to understand the things first, and in order to make it as a meaningful one. And when you are quantifying the things, data are more efficient, but may miss contextual detail. Means anyone maybe without telling the topic or domain, you can give anyone data, that can be quantified. Okay, that can be quantified. Irrelevant data is also possible in this particular one. You need to take care about this particular quantitative things. Okay, so design may emerge as study unfolds. Okay, so why means when you are getting the data only, you can design the things. Otherwise, it is not possible to design the tools what we are actually required. That is for qualitative type of research. What actually most probably the social scientist will do. Okay, design decided in advance. Okay, when you are dealing with this data, by seeing the data itself, we will be identifying these particular tools will be useful for this one, so that we design in advance. Okay, researcher is the instrument. Okay, so here you need to remember this thing. This is researcher is instrument. Okay, and here, okay, and here what actually we do here, this is the very much important thing. What we are doing, that's only we are instrumenting the things. Okay, so here various tools, instruments employed. Okay, that's only difference for this qualitative and quantitative type of data. And here nominal the scales are there. Okay, I'm unable to see this. Are you able to see this particular scales heading?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So here you need to remember why I'm telling you this before starting SPSS. There we are going to deal different scales. Okay, so that you need to remember that. Okay, how we actually we do. Okay, nominal scale. Okay, by seeing this diagram itself, what you understand this diagram. Okay, there are different kind of balls are there. Okay, different colors. Okay, representing they are different in color. Okay, so what happens when you actually go for nominal scale? Okay, so examples means if you take a sex as male and female, social status, that also you can see that different status, marital status, married, unmarried, and there are other categories also. Days of the week, okay, that is a different geographic location, that also we can see that. Seasons, ethnic groups, types of restaurants, brand choice, religion, everything. Okay, it comes where you are dealing different things. Okay, so it is very much important thing when you are dealing any qualitative information. Okay, so we are dealing different information here for doing this nominal scale. Okay, and the ordinal scale, it is like I see that see the image itself, the hard scale. What is the size of this one? This last one is very small. Okay, and this is somewhat bigger than this, and when it is increasing, okay, this also become bigger. That means what actually we are doing here, we are making ranking here. Okay, for suppose if you take your academic qualifications, what you are doing step by step, SSC, intermediate, that is +2, and UG, PG, PhD. Okay, that the steps you are going, or either we can go in a ascending order or a descending order. That's the study what you are considering that you can take. Okay, this actually in this direction means we are ranking here. Okay, we are ranking here. Okay, so these two are for the qualitative things. Okay, when we deal qualitative things, so here small, medium, large. Okay, so that actually we are actually giving here Likert scales, level of satisfaction. Okay, so the satisfaction scales will be there, highly satisfied or highly dissatisfied. Okay, in between, okay, whatever you want to have, that satisfied, okay, not satisfied, neutral, that also you can add. Okay, 5-point scale, there will be most of them will utilize this 5-point like 5-point scale. Okay, so that means the scales what we required for our study, and it is good to choose only up to the 5-point scales in Likert scale typing. Okay, that is strongly disagree to strongly agree. Okay, so you can also keep wherever you are asking about the qualitative information. Okay, we do these things when you are coming for the SPSS, that we actually do there, and we need to give these things. Okay, in order to tell the data of which type. Okay, and these other tools, interval scale and the ratio scale. Okay, so assumes that the measurements are made in equal units. Gaps between whole numbers are on the scale are equal. Okay, so here this if you see here this example of this image. Okay, what is this? Okay, so -10, 0, 10. Okay, what is equal
interval.
equal interval? We are doing equal interval. Okay, so whenever we are doing with this type of equal intervals, then what happens? We are actually scaling this one in an interval scale. Okay, so Fahrenheit and Celsius temperature scales. Okay, ratio is different than that. Okay, so here it is to compare, okay, the height ranks of the different objects and compare the intervals and differences. Okay, so that identify or classify objects, rank the objects, or compare intervals or differences. Okay, so height we can compare of the individuals, weight, age, length, time, income, market share, everything we can compare here. Okay, see, these are the types you need to remember. These are very much important for you to understand the types of scales here. So with this only we do a lot of things in SPSS. If you understand this one, you will be able to enter into the screen of SPSS. Otherwise, it cannot be possible to specify what type of item you are dealing, data you are dealing. Okay. Okay, so here I have given some things to differentiate how it will be, that we can see that the same thing what I discussed there. Okay, so I'll be going little faster. I need to complete this one by 4:30. Okay, so I given here the information whatever we are going to cover statistics, that maximum things are given. Okay, so we will be covering all these things when the scales are different. Okay, what are the suggestible statistics you need to do? Okay, this is the main important slide. Okay, so you can carefully. Okay, so what happens when we do this? When you are dealing different scales, there are different statistics are there. Okay, so these two things are very much important here. That is descriptive and inferential statistics. Okay, so what is descriptive and inferential? Anyone know the information about this? Okay, so I'll be telling you. So what is descriptive means? We are describing the phenomena. Okay, we are describing the things with the information. We are able to describe only. Okay, we are not going to do anything. Okay, from this, whatever data consists, that we are describing with these methods only. Okay, inferential means we are setting off a hypothesis here. So for a particular chi-square, if you take chi-square, this is actually meant for finding out the association between the variables, what we actually do. Okay, so we are finding out that we are giving the hypothesis that is the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Based on that, we are actually doing here. If you see here, nominal scale. Please mute yourself.
সেরকম করে পয়সা নিতে হবে।
Julpi sir, you are here. Okay. Please mute yourself, please. Okay, so the thing is here, nominal scale. When you are dealing with this, what are the possible statistics we can do? Okay, percentages, mode. Okay, that only we can do for the nominal scales. Why means how much the percentage of different things, and what is the highest frequency. That's only we are going to do with this nominal scale. And here chi-square is possible, and the binomial test. Okay, we also do these two things. Okay, when it becomes ordinal, okay, only percentile. Okay, so percentile, median. Okay, why means we need to find out median rank. Why we are ordering the things, so that we are finding out the median here. Okay, median is the thing which cuts the entire distribution into two equal parts. Okay, so we need the median responses from the qualitative information. Okay, rank order, correlation, ANOVA, that we actually do it for ordinal cases. Okay, so that you need to remember why actually we do. And whatever the things we are covering, that we will be going to explain to you, so that it will be useful for your starting career of your research. Okay, when you are dealing interval scale, range, mean, and the standard deviation, that's only the possible things which you want to describe the phenomena. Okay, so correlation we can do, t-test, ANOVA, regression, fact analysis, that we can do. Okay, so for this particular one, okay, that I'll be giving you very much clarity. Or Anshul Agarwal also, she'll be explaining you how it comes. I'll be giving you base ideas how this come into the picture, and how one can do a different tools for this particular one. Okay, so ratio scales, geometric mean, and harmonic mean, that also we touch. And please take this picture or image of this particular presentation. Go for searching about these things. Okay, so come out with the doubts, so that we'll be clarifying you, or you will be understanding why we are utilizing these tools. Okay, there were many things I have disclosed here, that you need to go through this information.
So can you please explain inferential statistics?
No, here inference based statistics is nothing but we are framing the inference for this particular data. Okay, descriptive means what is available from the data, that's only we are trying to explore. Okay, inferential means we are fixing an information. If you take correlation, what is correlation? If we want to find out the relationship between the two variables. Okay, so we are giving here a inference. Okay, so we are not giving, we are doing our tool to explore the information. Okay, to explore the information, what is there in the data, how the two variables are related. Okay, in t-test also what happens, we are comparing two means of a samples. Okay, so in ANOVA what is there, we are comparing more than two means. Regression is one dependent variable and a set of independent variables. So we are framing the inference for this, and finding out the and drawing conclusion from this inference based statistics. Okay, are you clear?
Yes, thank you, sir.
প্রাইমারি তার আগে টাকা দিয়ে তার ই করা হয়েছে তার মানে কত টাকা
So this is actually I given here. Okay, so that is the same thing. Okay, so I'll be stopping here for this one. Okay, so what happens, I'll go here for the SPSS. Okay, see, this much you need for you. Okay, we are touching what we require for SPSS, and what are the variables you need to deal with this. Okay, now what happens when we come here, these things you need to check whether processor is ready. That is the thing you need to remember. And here there are two views available in this SPSS data editor. Okay, so what happens, one is data editor. It is looking like SPSS Excel only. So this is VAR, means variables, whatever we are giving, and these numbers, okay, how much you are going to give, that is looking like a Excel file. Okay, so this is data view, means whatever we are giving, the things that will be displayed here with a data view. And this variable view is very much important, where you want to type anything about these things that you need to remember. And you need to give the main thing, main important thing, you need to give the variable. Okay, that's only the main thing here. Okay, so I am typing here the first one, it comes into a picture. I'm giving gender. Okay, so gender, and type here I am making it as a, there were many types here, variable types. We need to give whatever we are typing here, that we need to give here. Okay, see, numeric, comma, dot, scientific notation, date, string. Okay, that whatever you are dealing with, that you need to give. And especially when you are dealing with this particular information, go for numeric. Why, means we are actually, if you are going to with a string, you are unable to perform any of the statistical tools, go for numeric. Okay, wherever required. And see that width, okay, eight places, and this one means 8 digits, up to 8 digits it is taking the information, and decimals are 2 places we are giving. And it always should be in the radial button is that numeric only. Okay, so we go for it, numeric. And see here, one more thing you need to remember. If you type, okay, if you type space, okay, if you type space here, it will show you what is that, variable name contains illegal character. Okay, so what happens here when you are typing this, okay, when you are giving space is not allowed here, so you need to remember that. Okay, so don't give spaces, and instead you can give underscore. Where is underscore something. Okay, so it can be possible. Okay, you are giving numeric, width is this, and you can change here width and decimals also. If you don't need decimals, there is no problem, you can put 0. And if you are not typing everything here in the name, okay, in the name cell, you can give complete information about this particular name. Okay, you can give here. Okay, so the gender. Okay, so I'm giving you here, you can type very big names also. That will be taken as labeled when you are giving the going for analyzing the tools. Okay, here one more thing you need to remember when you are giving label, and the next one is values. Okay, so when none we are giving for any string type, we don't give anything, but the other types. Okay, so here we are mentioning for, I'm mentioning here one for male, and 2 for female. Okay, so now tell me, what is the type of a scale it is? What the type of scale it is?
Nominal.
Good, very good, very good, very good. You are active. Okay, so we are giving here, if you are supposing you are learning with the different scales, that also you need to mention here what you are doing. Okay, strongly agree to strongly disagree, you can give that. Okay, so this and all missing not required, column not required, right alignment, that will be always there. And this is very much important. Okay, see this here, why I touched the theoretical things. to come here. Okay, this is the main important. One can do always mistakes here, always. Okay, I come across many people, they do mistakes here only without understanding SPSS. They will enter all the data into SPSS. They don't know what the measure it is, why we are utilizing these measures, and how we actually give the measures. They don't know complete information. Without any knowledge on measure, don't try to do anything in SPSS. Please, my humble request is that you need to understand what are the measure we are going to see that. Okay, that's only main important. This whatever statistical tools we do, that is important for you to make this scaling. Okay, so scale means when you are dealing with numerical data, means height, weight comparisons, or any of other things, means maybe we are comparing with the blood pressure. Okay, so the PP. Okay, that's the BP, or maybe the cholesterol things, means which can be quantified. Okay, or quantitative data types. Okay, that we can use this one. Qualitative information, we can give the nominal scale or ordinal scale only. Okay, these two only useful for giving this qualitative type of information. Okay, so what you need to give here, that is nominal. Okay, this is main important to remember. And another thing that you need to have that. Okay, so here there are other things also there. Okay, you can export after doing all the analysis from this, this. And every time what you actually go here, where whenever you are opening new one, go for data thing. Okay, data one. Why means we are not doing any syntax based one. Output it will automatically come when you do something. Output will be automatically generated. For inserting data into the SPSS editor, you need to give the data type. Okay, so and edit, we are here with the copy paste clear. Insert variables also available. Okay, that we can insert in between these type of variables. Okay, so view also status bar. Okay, this we need status bar and grid lines for representing these things. Okay, we need to do the things. Okay, data also, here some of the things are available. Okay, these you can create duplicate cases from using this one. Chart also we can do here. Transpose, merging. Okay, everything. Split also, select cases, weight cases. Okay, when you go for doing the chi-square for a quantitative data type, that we can do weight cases here. Okay, so data, in that we can do all the steps. Okay, to define the data. Okay, with the different items, means this actually we are doing here the cleaning process of data. Okay, transform also we can do, recode into same variable, recode into different variables. There is also two important things you need to remember. When you want to recode a particular variable, you can recode that one. Okay, or with the different variables also you can recode. Means for suppose you have given some coding already, but you want to change that, you can change with this transform, this recode into same variables and recode into different variables. Okay, that is possible. Okay, and this is the main important thing in SPSS. Okay, what actually we do here, this is report generating that we do. Descriptive statistics, whatever we covered so far, frequencies, descriptives. Okay, crosstabs for chi-square and chi-square. Chi-square also we do actually there, and correlation also we can find out. Okay, the things. Okay, so these things, frequencies, this is the main important. Descriptives, what we actually covered, that also be possible here. And tables also we can make here. And compare means. Okay, so we discussed about the different means. Okay, so what happens here, there are different types of t-tests are there that we will be looking about that. And one way ANOVA we are doing linear models, that is actually general linear models, that also we can do, but not necessary for you for the initial stages. Correlate, okay, this is important thing, we are going to learn that. Bivariate partial distances and regression also we are going to have different things here. Okay, dimension reduction techniques, here we do factor analysis. Okay, scaling means when you want to check your the constructs in the questionnaire are reliable or not. Okay, then we can go for using this reliability analysis. And this is non-parametric test, which is equally suitable for the parametric test. Okay, that also we are going here. Okay, by analyze we are getting maximum things done by that. Okay, in everything it is available. And if you want to go through here the graphs, okay, chart builder, okay, and other things. Okay, so legacy dialogues, here it is available: bar, 3D bar, line, area, pie, high, box plot. Okay, this and all different type of representation of graph that we do. Kindly go through all the things whatever we are covering today, so that we are actually meant for giving you the instructions how to do in SPSS only. We are not concentrating most of the theories. Okay, so try to go through that. And but whenever we are telling the things, you need to understand, we need to, we tell the purpose of a particular tool, how we use, where we are utilizing, but you need to support us in learning theoretical things before coming to the classes. Okay, this is available for this one. Okay, so we cover all the things in a fast-paced manner within the 2 weeks time. Okay, so whatever useful for you in the for a beginner, that actually we do here. Okay, so this is the thing about the gentle introduction about the installation process of SPSS, and the theory what you require for dealing different data types, and what actually SPSS we do, that we actually I given complete information. Those who have doubt, you can ask me. You can share your doubts also. Okay, within 10 minutes we will close this one. That means I have another meeting by 4:30. Okay, so please, Julpi sir, you are here. We will close this session.
Sir, I have a doubt. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I just sent you
Please
the
share the
SPSS
PPT.
package. Can you please confirm, is that the right one?
Which one?
Sir, it is the SPSS package for a student package. Is that the right one that can be used for the session?
It is useful for session. Maybe whatever the tools, maybe if you have lower versions also, there is no problem. Okay, if you are availing temporary usage also, no problem, we can utilize. Okay, these are the basic things which are available. When the versions are getting increased, they add some advanced features there. Okay, there is no problem in handling with any version of SPSS.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. Do you expect us to have any preliminary knowledge for using this SPSS? Because I think it's
No.
completely new for humanity.
No need of the learning the things in SPSS, but theoretical base of statistics that we require. Okay, we are not going to teach you all the formulas and the theories here. Our main job is to focus on how we actually do the
I
processes.
have a doubt on measures,
Ah.
like nominal, ordinal.
Yes,
I have a doubt little bit. Can you please?
Tell me. Okay, see, why actually when we are dealing with different type of data, what actually we do here, qualitative information, we cannot quantify the things. Okay, we give we tell that these are the different things. Okay, say suppose if you are dealing with yes or no questions, Okay, when you are going for only two options, there that the two options are different, means the opinions are matters here. Okay, when you are dealing with nominal, okay, opinions are matters. And when you are going for ordinal things, we are ranking that is strongly disagree to strongly agree. Okay, so why we are actually taking for any response, for any question in the construct we are asking, we are making the measurement scales. Okay, so we are only telling that information that maybe for suppose if you take a beauty context, okay, how you are telling beauty, ugly or fair, okay, not good, okay, that and all the responses you are obtaining from the respondents. Okay, so you are not quantifying the things, you are telling what's your opinion on a particular question. Okay. Okay, any other doubts which we can do here?
Hello. Yeah, sir. Can you tell me what is the meaning of which is 8 here? What does that mean?
No, actually, no, that is actually digit matter. That is no problem for you. We are not dealing such type of things. Maximum things, it is a default one. Okay, maximum things will be covered. Okay, this maybe when you are dealing with lakhs of things, no, the digits, it will be required for that. Okay, for qualitative data scientists, there is no requirement of that many digits. Okay, that is default in SPSS. Okay, any other questions? I'm unable to check in the chat box also. I'll check anything.
No questions, but thank you, sir. It has been very helpful, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so you start doing that. Okay, someone are giving you the information that also it is there. I'm checking these things. Okay, so what actually mean for go for learning the basics of statistical knowledge. Okay, that's only main important when you come for any SPSS things. Okay, why we utilize a particular tool, we are also telling here, but before that you need to understand why we are doing, so that you can ask many questions. There is no problem for attending the questions. Okay, we will do all the questions. Okay, there is no problem in that.
Sir, you said that the SPSS software is a menu-driven software, right? Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, menu driven, actually it is meant for non-statisticians. Okay, that's only main thing. Those who are developing things, they are working with a, see if you see here, this is a new syntax based things also there. Okay, without doing any menu driving the things, menu operations, we can write syntax for particular thing. Okay, that we don't require now. We are base learners, learn it with the menu driven things. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other questions you have? Julpi sir, are you here? Unable to see you. I'm stopping my share screen. If you have any queries, okay, you can ask me at any time. Okay, so, and whatever possibilities are there, and whatever I learned from my throughout my lifetime, okay, I'll be giving you more clarity.
Sir, if you can share your email ID, that would be really helpful. Thanks.
This Julpi sir will share you all of our details. Okay, you can message me there also. I can try to answer for queries. Okay. Maximum I'll be giving you the things. Okay, thank you for your nice patience. Tell me, someone asking question.
Sir, I have a request. Sir, tomorrow if the host can mute the mic of all the participants and also disable the this on the
Options,
screen.
options. Ha, ha,
Yes.
ha, ha, ha.
It's because it is a little bit distracting, sir.
Right.
that is
I also face the same. I'm facing same thing. Okay, I'll
The
write.
annotations on the screen option, it can be disabled for others,
Ha, ha,
and
ha.
also the mic can be muted for others.
We will do some the changes, the whatever required for us, so that
Yes.
the class cannot be disturbed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? We can stop here for today.
Sir,
Ah.
can we get the recorded video?
That is based on that. I think see, we are actually now we are not providing the things, but we try to do that. Okay, recorded video. We did not mention anywhere also. Okay, we try to do that for a recorded video. Okay, so that's why only I told you to write down the steps what I'm doing when installation process.
There are some steps.
I'll share the presentations. Everything, whatever required. Okay, that is enough for you, I think.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your patience listening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.